What's up, guys? We're back again to shamelessly play the best decks in Clash Royale for my final stream before Thanksgiving. So, we got to give it up and showcase the top decks in the game and just hopefully give our opponents some presents and let them know that, even though we're taking their trophies, we're going to be showcasing better decks that they can copy. So the decks that we're going to start off playing are very, very strong and simple, and then showcase some other ones as we go along. These are decks that would be played at the top of the leaderboard in the top 200 very consistently, and also work pretty well no matter what skill level you're at, no matter what rank, arena, whatever game mode you want to play, whether it's going to be Trophy Road or Path of Legends, these things work well. So strategy with this deck is really going in for royal recruits whenever you get the opportunity. Cycling your bomber in the back is not a bad decision. The reason why it's going to end up having the Cannoneer Tower over the Princess Tower is because you have the dagger, or not the dagger, sorry. You end up having this Goblin Stein, which enables you great defense against bait cards. So if you can crush bait cards with Arrows, Rage, and also the Goblin Stein, then you're going to have comfortable ways of, really utilizing the higher damage per second of the Cannoneer. So something to keep in mind if you want to play at higher levels of play. You want to optimize your decks to the highest degree, and this deck is very well optimized. So notice how this Goblin Stein should die before it reaches. Maybe it does. Maybe it reaches. That would suck. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, he's able to pop an ability if he wants to. I don't know if he will, but he could. I'm also considering going Goblin Stein on my own because we have the Fly Machine counter push, so we're just going to do it last possible second. We'll see what this guy's cooking. If he's got poison like that, then he's likely going to be running some type of graveyard deck. There's a chance of something else, but I think it's going to be graveyard, and we don't get the luxury of getting any damage there. However, I can go in for a bomber, and then I can go recruits at the river, so maybe we're going to get a good play. I don't necessarily think that this is going to be great because we do lose the bomber, but if I kept the bomber alive maybe one tile lower, then we would have been able to get bomber counter push with recruits at the bridge. So I'm going to cycle my recruits in the back and get a bit better of a play here when we figure out what side this guy is going on. Also, he's ranked 500 players, so maybe, we'll be able to break the curse against everyone that we match into the very first game and win the first game for once in our lives. It'd be cool. I'm going to go Ram Rider here, and then I definitely want to Rage so we can clean up the skeletons on the other side, and then Arrows the other lane. Because if we don't, then I'm pretty confident that we are not going to be able to break through with that Ram. So yeah, we got a lot of damage. We're going to be able to kill the majority of the Doctor, if not the entire freaking thing, which is huge. Also, finding an opportunity to deal damage and desecrate all of their counter-pushing cards means that they have nothing to do anything to you on the counter-push. So I like that a lot. The reason why this deck is so strong is because Ram Rider does a lot of damage, recruits do a lot of damage, and they also act as win conditions. If you're bad at the game, you don't necessarily have to worry about what will happen if I overcommitted, because even if you overcommit, you're not going to lose that badly unless you really overcommitted, because your cards will kill the majority of your opponent's stuff. So if your opponent's stuff dies, it's a good position. Oh wait, that was a bad Doctor on my end. Oops. My Doctor needs a Doctor. My Doctor needs a Doctor. Okay, so I kind of goofed a bit. It's fine. You're still allowed to play pretty poorly with this deck and get away with it in most situations. This would be one of the few situations that I'm a little bit more scared, because he does end up having a graveyard into a Cannoneer, and he's a top 500 player, so definitely not a matchup advantage that we wanted for our opponent. Also, because I messed that up, I think I fumbled really hard. I think I could lose the game off of that. I can't lose momentum in this type of matchup, otherwise the game gets really, really rough. If you lose momentum, then the opponent can graveyard, and then because we have Cannoneer, it's kind of unfortunate. We're going to see what we can do here. I want to get maybe Goblin Stein, and then Fly Machine, and then kill the skeletons with that, so then they don't mark their territory and multiply on me. Then I can Ram Rider here. A little bit of an aggro Ram Rider, but I think it will work out if we can get a good Rage. We'll see. See how this happens. Yeah, we're not going to be able to break through with that Ram, so I just need to go in for recruits as early as possible. Then we disincentivize this guy from going for a graveyard. Because if he graveyards right now, it would be very, very bad for me. I need him to not do that. Generally want to go on the left side so then he doesn't get counter-pushing cards on the side that he wants. I think that's what we're going to go for here. We're going to ram here. Good decision. Nice. Wait, he messed up a little bit. He goofed a little bit. But, oh wait, no, we're still chilling. We're still chilling. We don't break through though, because Goblin Cage is so good. Goblin Cage is really, really good against Ram Rider. The way that this guy's playing is he's going to have pretty good matchup based off of having the Goblin Cage Brawler, and then also the, Doctor to reset our Ram. So I think we do lose this one. Very, very good player with matchup advantage, and I messed up. The only real reason why I lost in this matchup overall is because I was constantly going right side. Could have went left lane a little bit more. And also on top of that, if I had played not so aggro, giving that guy the opportunity to go for the graveyard, I would have probably won the game as well. So I lost momentum and then I lost the game. First curse always happens, man. I always lose the first game. Even with one of the best decks in the game, I found a way to get like a semi-bad matchup and then also ended up like playing poorly. So it happens, but it won't happen too often. Happy Saturday, Dad. Let's match up, go more in your favor today. Yeah, the matchups are definitely going to go really well. Because I'm playing the best decks in the game, I think I'll get good matchups as we play more and more games. That's just guaranteed, honestly. Well, it's not guaranteed. I could get screwed by someone running Graveyard again when we're running Cannoneer, but it's very unlikely that we get a P.E.K.K.A. Graveyard player. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to go Goblinstein here, and then I think we're in a good spot to go Goblin Cage as well. This looks like a much better matchup for us. I'm very happy about that. First match as usual, not your fault. Dude, it is my fault. I fumbled. But yeah, it is a difficult matchup. Out of all the first matchups that we've gotten recently, usually I fumble really hard. That one, I think I made one misplay, and I think he did play not amazingly, even though he's top 500, so I could have played better in that game, 100%. Anyway, we're going to go recruits because he just uses arrows. I think he's down a bit of elixir too, so might as well take advantage of this opportunity. I could go for some extra stuff here, like arrows as well on our end, because I don't want the bomber to start hitting our stuff as much as it is. Oh, you know what? I don't know how this is going to go. I actually don't know. I guess we'll mess around and find out. We'll fly machine as early as possible so we can start to damage down the P.E.K.K.A. Go for a bomber here so we can pull the guards. If he has a spell like Fireball, I actually get fried, but I don't think that this deck runs Fireball, ever. Oh, it's targeting the guard instead. That's crazy. Okay, alright. Well, that wasn't good. I didn't expect that to target the guard like that. That caught me off guard, bro. That caught me off guard. Literally. If that just hit the P.E.K.K.A., we'd be vibing. Anyway, dude going in for that is insane. Like, I think that's a not good play because I should be able to go Goblinstein Ram Rider and then take his tower. Almost 100% certainty that this takes. Might be wrong, but I don't think so. It was really bad on his end. We'll take the W that we can get from that interaction and maybe preserve our tower here. Not 100% guaranteed, but, you know, we're going for it. We're going to use our bomber, line up with the P.E.K.K.A. He's going to arrows. Do I get enough defense? Yes! Yo, that defense was solid. That was sublime. Wow, that was a legendary outplay. That doesn't happen every game, but sometimes it does, and it makes me feel great. Makes me feel very good. We're going to go Goblin Cage. Definitely want to go drop the ability. If we have the ability to defend this, that would be insane. I think maybe, mayhaps. Oh, I think we got him, guys. We did it. There's no shot. He wins. We actually freaking did it. That was a great gameplay. Wow. I'm so happy we won that. Despite the P.E.K.K.A. not getting targeted and we locked onto the guard, we still pulled out with a dub. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Clash Royale is spelled wrong in the title. To be fair, I am going to the airport in like less than 40 minutes. Less than an hour. So I legitimately just made this title thumbnail video live stream as early as I possibly could. And just decided, hey, we're going to play some games. We're going to play the best decks. I don't want to have to think about it. I'm just going to showcase the top decks that I liked this month. And we're going to show the decks that I've been winning a lot of games with. Because if I try to screw around and I like showcase off meta tactics like most of my recent streams, like cool, unique strategies, that's fine and all, but I won't be winning the majority of my games. And I want to go out with a good vibe, beating the best players in the world, and just have a really fun stream with you guys. It's going to be a short one, but it's going to be a fun one. And the games we lose, I'll account for like why I lost. Like when I lose against Graveyard, if you lose momentum, it's going to end up screwing you because the Cannoneer doesn't do great against that. So if you have those types of matchups, like it's important to realize what you could have done better. When you're running really good decks, like the one that we're running, most of the games I lose will because I make misplays, even if I have a bad matchup. That's just something to keep in mind. I'm going to go for a fly machine in the middle more so, because I don't want him to fireball on the doctor and the recruits and everything. We'll see how this goes, though. I mean, Dagger Duchess is really awful in this position for our opponent. I think that we are able to do the majority of the tower here. This is looking really, really promising. I can go bomber in the middle. This time, you know, the guards are not going to stay alive, fortunately. I might even ram here. I'm thinking about it. Nah. I could, but I don't want to. All right, now I am. Okay, sure. Do you want to do that? I mean, the wizard dies, and the Mega Minion comes down. The miner dies. Mega Minion dies. We get a hit. Insanely good. insanely freaking good. Not good gameplay on my end, but like very good value for what I'm trying to say. Like we went to Costco, we came back, we got the family value bargain pack, and we got the Mega Minion, we got the Miner, and we got the Wizard. It's just like for 3 elixir, right? That's crazy. I mean, that's just insane, right? Or 5 elixir, 5 elixir. I spent 5. He spent 11 elixir because Mega Minion and Miner 6. So plus Wizard 11. So yeah, he spent 11. I spent 5. So plus 6 for us. That's huge. Yeah, guys, I can do kindergarten math. Get at me. All right, if he's smart, he giants. Or I guess that's okay too. Not a bad decision. He's getting me to do things I don't want to do, you know? Like dropping this Ram Rider to push the Wizard is good for us. Like that's a very smart play because it's going to get damage on the other side. And then we can go for a Doctor, Monster. Maybe a... No, we can't get back to another Monster. But he's arrowing the wrong side. He's not arrowing the Bomber. I don't know what he's doing. That's crazy. He also doesn't have Mega Minion in cycle, so this is going to be bad for him. Pretty confident this is going to be bad for him. I hope it's bad for him. Really hope it's bad for him because that means it's good for me. You know? All right, we can go for a Ram Rider here. Expect him to go in for like a Prince and then Bomber it and then win the game. Ooh, that was not what I thought would happen. Ooh, that was not what I thought would happen. He arrowed. Okay. Well, he can't really apply pressure now because his arrows are out of cycle. If he goes into recruits, it'll be really funny. That's exactly what he did. Very nice. All right, we're going to Miner here. He loses everything, and then we're going to ram him. And then it's going to be ram, bam, bridge, bam, win. That's how it goes down here. Especially if we go Goblinstein, since that takes the targeting. And we could ram the left, actually. I think we ram left because the daggers are out, so... Yeah, this is over. That's GG. Nice. As you can see, like, sometimes it might make sense to apply pressure where the daggers can't damage you down because they're finite, and when they run out, the tower is useless. So, even though the tower had more HP on the left, it was dying to, like, 1 recruit. Cool. How long have you... Dude, I've been away from my family for a while. I haven't seen, like, the very close people to me in a bit. I saw my mom and I saw my mom and my brother, like, 2 or 3 days ago. They actually visited me before. I was like, hey, let me show you Seattle. That was really fun. But I'm seeing friends in New York that I haven't seen in, like, I don't even know how long. Like, it's going to be one of the best experiences of my life, legitimately. Like, seeing my family and my friends that I've missed, like, there isn't a single thing on this world that means more to me than that. Like, that's literally it. I mean, I guess maybe my health, because without health, you don't have anything, but I value family very, very high. So, yeah, I'm going to be taking a little bit of a sacrifice on the YouTube channel and stuff like that. Obviously, there will be videos every single day or a live stream. But as you guys might have noticed, I've been putting out more live streams recently, which definitely affects the channel in more in a negative way. And I would prefer to do videos over live streams, but, you know, hopefully the live streams are still chill, fun for you guys. Yeah, I'm really excited for the trip to be coming soon. So I'm going to be sleeping on the plane, and I kind of have like this red eye because I was like, yeah, you know what? If I take a really late night flight and then I come back to Boston and, you know, I sleep on the plane and then I'm ready to go, I feel like there's no time wasted, you know? It's a good vibe. That's what I'm doing. Also, I can sleep on the plane. I don't know if that's a natural talent. I feel like that's something that most people can't do. Anyway, I want arrows here, but I'm not going to because it's kind of bad to arrows. I'm going to wait, chill, relax, and then going for like a Goblinstein on the left side, maybe. Arrowing could have made sense. It's just hard for me to feel good about doing that unless he goes Goblin Gang. Okay, arrows here. And we're gonna Bomber. Bomber actually hit the princess from that range. Wow, a lot bigger range than I thought. Thought I goofed for a sec. All right, if we're able to snipe the Dark Goblin, that's a W for me. I mean, it's not a win overall, but like that's a win in my book from the amount of damage that we're gonna get. We're forcing out the Evolved Valkyrie, which is really, really good for us. So screw that card. We're gonna get Cage down. The only issue with this matchup is if we overcommit, like, we just lose. So I think Ram Rider in here would be ideal, but hard to say, like, definitively the best play. Oh, wait, that worked so well. Because it kills the princess and it kills the stuff. It killed all this stuff. Hell yeah. All right, we're gonna wait a little bit, then we're gonna go recruits. Kind of hoping that we would catch more than just that. I think we're in arrows here. I think I'm okay with that. Because the Dark Goblin dies in 1 hit, right? We can force the Valkyrie. The only issue with this matchup that I'm seeing is we don't have a good answer to Goblin Barrel evolution. Because if we cycle stuff like arrows, we hit one side and then the other side does infinite damage because we have Cannoneer. We have to play pretty well to beat this guy, to be honest. Just genuinely, like, that is the hard thing about this matchup is you have to play a lot better than the opponent. And I don't like that. I wish I could just play as well as you, man. Want to go recruits? I was hoping that we would kill the cannon, but it's fine as long as we are able to eventually kill the cannon. We could hit a goblin gang? Yeah, we can. Nice. Very nice. Okay, not very, very nice, but very nice. It's a tough game, guys. I wish it was easier. Oh, he's going to sack an Ice Spirit. Man, this guy knows how to play the game. What a good player. Like, actually so good at the game. Gotta give credit where credit is due. Like, he's playing well. Even though he has matchup, I would say, like with the Valkyrie, he's played this very well. I would have popped the ability. Ah, that was such a bad ability. Oh my gosh. I have the ability to int myself, apparently. Interesting behavior here, guys. On our end. Alright, we can do this. 100% have to get lucky and hit a Goblin Gang or something, but I'm just not going to hit it. I want to, though. This is such a tough game. Alright, we're going to Evo Bomber, and that kills the Goblin Barrel, but then he's just going to kill me with the Princess, right? Yeah, that's exactly what we thought would happen. Gotta get, like, recruits down, and then... Oh, wait! Wait! This is looking a lot better. Yo. Wait, Evo Valk's going to ruin my life, though. Evo Valk on its way to ruin my life. Alright, we can ram here. We got the fly machine on the tower. We're going to rage up the ram. Get another fly machine down. We have a hope and a prayer. Oh my gosh. Wait, he's going to princess me. I don't know if we're able to stop this, guys. Something tells me we're not able to. Oh. Dang. Maybe if I... Nah, if I rage the left side, we would have damaged down the goblins. But, like, they don't die. Because the Cannoneer one-shots them anyway. So that's the problem with the matchup. As the game escalates, he's going to get guaranteed damage with the evolved Goblin Barrel every time. If they have Valkyrie plus Cannon, that's a really good counter. Because the Ice Spirit also is able to finesse the Ram Rider. It was a close game. Like, I think I played okay. I don't think I played perfect. But also, the people were playing, like... I don't know. I think this guy's probably pretty good at the game. Yeah. 731. So he's better than me. He's better than me at the game. If you finish 731 in the world, you are better than me. I'm like I'm not 700 right now. I'm like top 1,000-ish whenever I play at the end of the season. So that guy was a bit better than me. GG and well played to him. Man, I wish I won that one. If you didn't have Cannoneer, maybe... Oh yeah, if I didn't have Cannoneer, the matchup's entirely in my favor, I would say. It's just like the Fly Machine is so good for me in that matchup because you... can't really kill it from the opponent's end, but also at the same time I can't really kill Evo Barrel, so that's the problem I'm finding here. Okay, I'm arrowsing that. I just don't want to mess with that, to be honest. Personally, I wouldn't take that. All right, wait. This is not bad, right? This is like a weird deck that I haven't played against ever, but I guess we'll just take the damage and go in for a rage on a skeleton army. Where's the skeleton army? Oh my gosh, he's got barbarians. Holy dude, I wasn't ready for that, honestly. I thought there was a skeleton army in this deck, but I guess not. Really weird. Wait, if we get recruits down, we're actually so cooking. We're cooking so hard then. Oh, we're in such a good spot. That was phenomenal. Bro overcommitted so hard. He's gonna minion horde left. I think. If I had to guess. Yeah, there it is. And we kill it. I think we likely just want to, you know, go Goblinstein here or a Cage. Go Goblinstein. It's safer. All right, so we're going to sack the Stein. I think that's fine. And then we're in a really awesome position. Like, this guy is a good player, too. I mean, everyone we're matching into is not bad at Clash. But, guy's a bit annoying. Bomber Blast. Very nice. Doctor is going to force out some Elixir. Very cool. I could take probably either side, but I think he's going to go this side, so... Yeah, let's go. That was such a good prediction on our end. Okay. I'm proud of that. I think that was smart, because the Ram Rider getting counter-pushed to the side that we want is obviously ideal. Going into Barbs is really suboptimal, but... I'm going to go into a gang first. I'm going to Rage, because it kills all the Spear Goblins. That's the only issue, because the regular Goblin dies at the tower. All right, we kind of want to go Goblin Stein because the Inferno Tower's out of cycle. Arrows this immediately. Just ram, actually. Screw it. And then bomber on that. I might have messed up. Might have goofed a little bit. We don't get a connection, but we do end up... We took the entire other side. What the... How do we take the... Did he just ignore the recruits? Bro, just allergic to defending. Oh my gosh. All right, yeah, this game's over. I think we cook. We just go Goblin Stein here. Fly Machine comes up. He has to go in for Minion Horde, and we arrows on it. Or we just pop ability with the Doctor. I think either one's fine. We're pop the ability just for the means, but it doesn't really come down. Doesn't necessarily matter. And we walk away with the win. He didn't even take a tower. Go! That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Good player, too. Glad to beat good players. Give me a kiss, Jake. Please, I'm having a bad day. I'm sorry, man. I'll give you a princess kiss. Hopefully that makes your bad day a bit better. Rough days come and go, man. Whenever you have a low day, remember that low day and then compare it to the good days that you have in the future. And you have those bad days, you can compare it and always be like, hey, you know, at least the day that I had in the future isn't as bad as this one. You know, I've had bad days in my life. I've had really awful days. And I was like super sick after college and stuff and ended up having to like have a horrible experience where people didn't even believe that I was sick. And I was like, dang, my friends are just like, not believing in me, or like I don't know, it was an awful experience around college time for me. I just look back at that, and every single time I have a bad day, it makes me feel a bit better because I'm like, at least not like that. At least you know, I've gotten stronger. At least I've not gonna have those days again. So yeah, man. And also, if every single day was good, you would never really appreciate the super good days because you know you wouldn't know what bad feels like, right? Like genuinely. I think that the people that go through things, like a lot of things, like some of my friends that have went through a ton of stuff, they're just like, Jake, you know, I just appreciate the average days. I'm like, dang, that's like an amazing mentality. And then CWA, if you guys watch Clash with Ash or if you follow him, he said that he got so happy about the smallest possible things in life. And no matter what, like he's just really happy about stupid small things. And it made him have a much better life. And then he wanted to instill that in his kid. Charlie, he's like, I hope my kid can have this same mentality growing up. And yeah, he put that out on Twitter. And I was like, damn, yeah, that's like a really good way of living life. I don't know. It's not easy. And obviously you can't really fake it. But if you can have that mentality where you genuinely do appreciate the smaller things, yeah, life is just infinitely better. Okay, so can we like not lose this here? I think I have to arrows. Yeah, I'm arrowsing. I'm going to go Goblin Stein here. I'm going to go Bomber. It's a little bit rough, but I think it's the only way that I am able to defend this effectively. So, yeah, we did it. Kind of bad. Not going to lie. This doesn't look good. This looks like a really bad matchup, too. The bro's got a bomb tower. Scares me. You scary, scary, sir. All right, we'll switch decks maybe soon-ish. But, yeah, this is one of my favorite decks in the game. So, if you guys want to copy it, I'd highly recommend. I don't think that Magic Archer Drill is even a good deck anymore. I think it's pretty bad. So it's weird that we're matching into it. I guess everyone plays different decks all the time, but yeah, I haven't played against a Bomb Tower Drill deck in what feels like forever. Okay, so is there any way we break through? I mean, we can go Goblin Stein here. And we have a Bomber. We have the Fly Machine still alive, so there's that. I just can't get value with the Magic Archer still on the map, so kind of tough. But we can rage it up. I don't know. A little bit rambunctious, but we're about it. Never doubt it. Good arrows value. If we get a ram, then that's huge. Yes, sir. That was stupidity shining through. That was actually just my stupidity just spamming. And it worked. All right, I hope he drills. Nah, he doesn't. Dang it. Kind of hoping he would go in for a drill as a bad play, but didn't fall for a trap card. All right, fortunately, he doesn't have Valkyrie. A lot of these players will just randomly have Valkyrie in their deck, like instead of the Knight, and it's just like, why? Can you do that to me, bro? Off. Okay, that dies. Really cool, because then we can go ram again. And we can rage this. I'd rather rage my units, to be honest. Arrowing is not bad. I think it's okay. Not great, because the ram went at the wrong side. See, this is the bad thing. When they get counter push, and then you're like, sir, please don't hurt me. Sir, please don't hurt me. Sir, stop it. Don't do this to me. Wait, what just happened? The bomber killed things. I didn't realize the bomber would splash onto the... Did the bomber actually splash that far? That's crazy. No! You mastermind! You deviant! That was so well played. I wasn't ready. My body literally was not braced for that behavior. Oh, it's crazy that he knew that. Anyway, well played, bro. I don't know if those arrows were great. I don't think they were. If I had to, you know, actually say honestly, I think they're pretty bad. Okay. Rummage through the spam with our rage. Get on the same page of dropping a fly machine and then going for arrows and then maybe getting the fly machine through. Who knows? Nope. This guy just played really well. What a good player. Like, actually, what a good player. Unironically, deserves to beat me. I mean, I hope he doesn't, but he does deserve to win, I think. Aw, well, when you do that, brother, when you do that, and it's a little bit scary, you know? It's a little bit scary for you. Okay. All right. Well, this cycle is really bad for him, so I hope I win. It would make me very happy. I hope I win the game. Please let me beat someone better than me. Yeah! I mean, that's what Clash Royale does. Like, this guy was really, really, really clean. His mechanics were fantastic the entire way through. And he didn't have that many opportunities to spam me. Like, I think this guy is better than me. Yeah, so rank 1,600 in the world at the end of the season. That's around my skill level. I'm around top 1,000. So this guy, I think, like, give or take, like, depending on the game, he could play better than me. And he played better than me most of the match there. But it doesn't matter. My deck is really, really broken. You don't have to think too much. Just keep momentum going in your favor, and you win. The only issue is if you get a matchup like, where was it? This one wasn't that. This one was winnable. It was kind of close. This was a close one. This one, this graveyard one, man, that one sucked. That matchup was really bad because he ended up having the Goblinstein, and he also ended up having like poison. But specifically, the issue was the graveyard into our Cannoneer. So we lost momentum because I messed up and I lost the game. If you ever lose momentum, you will lose this game against Graveyard. Everything else is pretty reasonable. Like, I lost momentum against this Magic Archer deck with Drill, but I didn't lose the game. I didn't get punished as hard as I did against the Graveyard player. So yeah, overall, one of the best decks in the game. Highly recommend you guys to play this if you haven't already. Double thumbs up for me, big dog. And yeah, like the video if you guys have been enjoying the content, because I've tried to put out content every single day. Even when I go away from Thanksgiving, I will be bringing out the content for you guys. And if you enjoy that, definitely leave a like. Super appreciate everyone supporting me as much as you guys have been. Also, they want to play the Graveyard deck that we lost to. Do we have to pause playing if we get 3 or 4 losses in a row? Because sometimes it will be bad matchups, and others says it's about mentality. Yeah, I mean, if you watch me, when I lose 3 or 4 games, generally I play worse. Even though I want to think that I'm not playing worse. It's dependent on your own, like, I don't know, ability to concentrate and persevere through that stuff. But you also have to be honest with yourself. Like, genuinely, I play worse. So if I was trying to play in the best possible way and really trying to maximize my ranks, if I lost 3 or 4 games, I'd probably take breaks. A lot of times on stream, because I'm just trying to, you know, chill with you guys, mess around, not really optimizing for my highest possible rank. Like, obviously, if I'm commentating a game, it's going to impair my skill level because I'm having to focus on chat, talking to you guys, making the game entertaining, and playing at the same time. Like, I'm going to play worse, right? Obviously. But, you know, that's not the same for everyone. Sometimes, like, you guys are just, like, you know, just messing around and able to, like, play through losses. I don't know. It's dependent on, like, if it impairs your skill level or not. If it impairs your skill level, then don't. If you're losing a lot, you got to be honest with yourself. YouTuber, you got me to 9,000 and top 905 finish. Watching you has made me way better. Dude, congratulations on top 900. That is really, really, really good. You are actually better than me at the game now, so congratulations, bro. I don't know if that's like a congratulations or anything, but yeah, you are better than me at the game if you get a 905 finish. I guess my most recent rank that was up there would have been like top 900 or top 800, but I lost the game and I fumbled. So then I got to like 1,100, which made me so sad, but hey, it happens. Maybe we'll be able to do pretty well when we do eventually try again. What do you think the best deck in the game is right now? The best deck in the game is the best deck that you are good with. This deck that I'm playing right now is phenomenal though. It just it kind of just wins every matchup if you're good at the game. I messed up here. I gave him a Firecracker value, and I let him get a Goblinstein in my tower. So this is a skill issue right now. If you ever lose this amount of damage in a situation where, like, you shouldn't, you got to get better at the game. Because this is embarrassing. I should never let that happen. Never, never, never. Huge misplay on my end, but you live, you learn, you play better, right? So with this deck, I like going Goblinstein and then going Graveyards and just spamming them. I'm going to poison on the Firecracker because screw that card. We can Ice Wizard on his Hog Rider or go Goblin Cage. Either one works. We want to start throwing Graveyards at him now. I think that's evident by how this game is going. If we don't graveyard, we're probably going to take some L's. We're going to throw some graveyards at him and see how it goes. It's going to be harder for him to counter this for sure. I'm going to poison. I'm going to go Ice Wizard. Looking really, really nice as long as we don't take too much damage from this. I think we're going to take the Doctor damage. It's maybe not terrible. We'll see. Yeah, it's looking pretty terrible. It's looking pretty bad, guys. It's looking pretty bad. I think we are generally getting outplayed a little bit. But you never know. You never know. Maybe we're able to make it happen. Maybe we're just like warming up out here. Maybe we're gonna cook in the late game. Yes, I think we're cooking in the late game, guys. I think that's what's happening. I think that was the strategy all along. Just cook in the later stages of the match. Definitely calculated, 100%. Obviously. Look at the bar barrel. Look at the bar barrel. Look at the bar barrel. He's freaking cooking. He's freaking cooking. Look at that. Look at the Goblin Cage Brawler. Look at the Goblin Cage Brawler. He's my GOAT. He's my GOAT. Yes, sir. That was so crazy that worked. But the dual lane pressure cooked him. I love it. I love this deck. Because you don't even have to play well. You literally don't. You get counter pushing cards. You get elixir advantages. You win the game. It's just... It's so much harder to defend this deck than it is to play, like, the deck that people... I don't know. It's just so much harder to defend and, like, have the patience to break through this deck eventually and gradually get your damage. Because this deck can just screw you over. If you don't have, like, Dark Goblin, Poison, Mother Witch, like, man, it's such a toxic deck. It's harder to defend than it is to play. And that's basically the moral of the story of all these decks. All these decks are easier to play than they are to defeat. And that's the reason why they're the best decks in the game. The decks that I'm showing right now. And I'll have videos on them. I think I already have a video on the Royal Recruit deck. But if you want to see the Royal Recruit deck in its full capacity, check out the pinned comment. I'll make another video on it, or I'll... Ooh, that was bad. Oops. Sorry, guys. Just talking and trying to activate King Tower. You know, there's always warnings about talking and doing things. I guess talking and activating King Tower. Don't drive tornadoes while talking at the same time. Doesn't work so well. You roll on your way into a loss, maybe. If you're not very good. Oh, wow. We were talking about Dark Goblin. Speaking of the devil, here it is. I saw it off to the side. I just thought I was able to activate. My bad. You live, you learn, you play better, right? So graveyarding in single elixir is generally like death sentence. You can't necessarily do that in these types of... Ooh, that's not good. I wonder if the Goblin Cage could have pulled in the Princess. I've never tried that before, but who knows? If you guys know, let me know. It'd be cool to know. Alright, we're gonna go Goblinstein here because I think this is fine. We're gonna force that extra elixir, and then the Cage probably just does a lot of damage, so fun card to use. He's on the loose. Alright, so that's good-ish. No! Oh, that was so bad. Oh, that was so sad. Oh my gosh, no one saw that. No one saw that. You guys just uninstalled your eyes, okay? Everyone's eyes just got uninstalled. No one witnessed what just happened. That was wholly traumatic. Wholly traumatic, bro. I've never had a more traumatic experience in the Clash Royales. In the realms of the duels. Holy, that was scary, bro. That was not it. That was not a fun time. I can tell you guys very, very clearly that was not a fun time in my life. Wait, we're gonna pop ability. Okay, wait. That's off on the side, right? No, it's right on the middle. Wow. My eyesight. It's I have uninstalled my eyes actually, unfortunately. Alright. So we need to be able to get a good graveyard, but I have not gotten an opportunity to go in for a good graveyard, so I'm a sad sir. Slightly. Wait, this might do something. Presumably if we poison and he doesn't get back to Goblin Gang. I mean, we're getting damage, but also at the same time, like, I'm going to take devastating damage from that Valkyrie because it's hurting my feelings. I should have bar barreled as well, like, instead of burying my face in my hands. Up from the side, so we're going to bar barrel it. Hey, we got the games, guys. We got the looks. We got the moves. Maneuvers. Alright, this is not going well at all. But imagine a universe where we're able to defend this when we can't. GG. The Dark Goblin makes this matchup really easy for him if he plays better than me, and he played a lot better than me. So, GG and well played. Yeah, that matchup's super easy if you're just playing better than your opponent. You just steamroll them, because the Dark Goblin and Goblin Gang are serious threats. So, this matchup's like a little bit more evenly balanced, and he just played better than me. So very, very good player. I messed up a bunch, but yeah, the evolved goblin barrel is kind of a headache whenever you match into. If you like don't hit your timings perfectly, it is what it is. Imagine if CR introduced the mic feature to communicate. Dude, that would be so bad. That would be awful for the game, man. That would be so bad for the game. Don't let him cook like that. Don't let him cook. Sonic again, thank you for the $10 dono, man. All money from you guys' donations. It goes back into the channel and makes the content better. By the way, starting tomorrow, we're going to have full-length videos back on the channel. So I have those scheduled for when I'm gone. Wait, are we getting a mirror match, like the same matchup that we lost to? Go Clash, I'm ready. I'm born ready. I was born ready. Okay, unfortunately, we do not get anything for grab. It was a cool feature. Ah, man, he's a bug. He's not a feature. He's dropping a Dark Goblin. He's bugging me. Right, this is probably the best we could have done there. This matchup actually just doesn't feel good. Mom, pick me up. I'm scared. Matchup feels really bad. As long as yeah, it kills the Dark Goblin, so we don't instantly lose, but the way I see it, like, I think Dark Goblin kind of mauls me, man. If they have cannon, that is. I hope it's not the exact same thing. All right, we're going to test it. It pulls it! Oh! Welcome to the swamp. Get off my swamp. Get out of my swamp, says Shrek. Get out of my swamp, part 2. Oh my gosh, wait. Tragic. I wanted to activate King Tower. He didn't give it to me. Dude, I'm upset. I'm triggered. I'm devastated. I'm mentally distraught. Alright. I don't think this is good. I don't think this is good, but we have to do it. You guys ever had that experience where you're like, I don't think we're doing well. Then you do it anyway, and you just see. I should have tornadoed that and maybe won the game. If I tornadoed, I think I won. Why did I fail? I know why I failed. I just didn't have the gall to do it. Ah, you know what? Screw it. We're going to do it again. I think this poison is sick. Do we really not kill the evolved skeletons? Okay, we do. Off to the side. Yo, we're playing so well now. What's up with me? It's like I've leveled up my brain cells. Guys, I've leveled up my brain cells. It's incredible. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, we're going to do it again. Run it back, boys. Run it back. All right, this is going to do a lot of damage. Plus we get poison, and the Dark Goblin walks into that. Off to the side, we bar Brill. Yo, we're playing so well right now. What's up with this? This is a different level of gameplay, guys, that you are not used to witnessing. Honestly, like I'm playing so well right now. It's perfect. Okay. Unfortunately, that Dark Goblin did not die. All right. Go for one of these. Let's snipe both. Does. He's definitely gonna try to outcycle me. Oops. All right, this is bad. This is a bad time. Bad time in the life of Jake. We're gonna get outcycled and die. Yeah, this is over. I think, yeah. If I didn't go Goblin Cage, I might have been able to stop it. If I went Barbro first, then Goblin Cage, it might have been okay. But yeah, that matchup's actually really rough. You have to play super, super well. The way I see it is the Dark Goblin is just like, oof. Oof. There's too many bait cards. And you can poison plus like Goblin, I don't know. You can poison plus Graveyard, but that matchup, I guess, that is the one bad matchup for this deck. I'm glad that we were able to show it. The other matchups that I've been playing, like P.E.K.K.A, are so easy. Okay, finally, we get a good one. I think it's a really good one. Bro's got Cannoneer, right? So that's definitely a really good matchup for us. As long as we get to later stage of the game, the game's ours. This is one of those decks that you get to later stage of the game and you probably will win. Even against the log bait deck, I think that the matchup is better for us in later stages. Maybe. Actually, probably not, because he just spams Goblin Barrel evolutions. Yeah, I don't know. I think that matchup just kind of sucks. Honestly. If I'm being real. Anyway, this one's a great matchup. He's a top 63 player. Oh, that last guy was top 63? Yeah, he's really good. We almost cooked him. I played so well for like 7 different sequences until we fell apart. But hey, we don't have to talk about that. Oh, you know what? I like going graveyards by itself. Literally, like, in this type of matchup, if you can and afford a poison, then it's generally worth it. I didn't poison, but imagine if we did. We would have been able to get a much better interaction, I think. I'll poison here. And then I can just go skellies on this, I think. Unless he doesn't pre-lock me. Yo, that'd be tragic. Alright, cool. So it's a bit risky to go graveyard in single because the cannon cards start inches away from ending my game. But not bad, right? Not bad. We can go in for an Ice Wizard here. Definitely do want to go for a graveyard when I get the opportunity, guys. I'm feeling it right now, but a double elixir. That gets way better the later the game gets. So I'm going to go for Goblin Cage again on defense. We know that this guy is likely going to try to cycle back to a Mortar Evolution. So we want to get the double elixir and just throw graveyards plus poisons on his tower. Because when you have the Goblinstein on the map, like right now we're going to have the Goblinstein, witness how amazing this is. If he doesn't have NATO, which I think he might, I don't know. Oh, is our Goblinstein ability not going to go down? Yeah, it's not going to go down actually. So I can't. I wanted to, but I couldn't. We're going to use Evolved Skeletons here, and then he might pop ability. Makes sense for him to. So Ice Wizard. Throw down our Goblinstein again, and then just get the cycle that we want, because then we won't have to worry about him using the annoying cards that we were worried about earlier. We won't have to worry about the Immortal Evolution. All right, we're going to go Graveyard, and we're just going to throw down the Poison. The difference is, because the Cannoneer is the main thing that we have to worry about, I don't necessarily care about the other cards as much. Like, the Cannoneer would kill our, you know, push that we're dropping in front of our Graveyard. If we have a tank for the Graveyard, it doesn't even make sense. There's no reason to run a tank for your Graveyard and the Cannoneer. You just let the Cannoneer kill the Graveyard Skeletons, and it doesn't work so well for them. So that's the interaction that I like doing the most. That's good. I think I have to do anything. They just fall apart. Nice. I don't want to overcommit with Graveyards or anything like that. I'd rather just go for the right plays and get an opportunity to win this one. Because play against phenomenal players in the last few games, I want to guarantee that we get a W here, you know? You feel me, my guys? How I like to play sometimes. When we lose a game, I just don't want to lose anymore. Especially when I'm trying hard. Like, this is one of those decks that I use when I try hard. And I guess the only bad matchup that I've ever played against is that Logbait deck. All the other ones just are very, very comfy for me. I'm a fan, you know? I'm a fan of going in for monstrous abilities like that one, too. I'm going to Poison here and then Barbarrel. I'm also going to get Evolved Skeletons down here. Not that scary for me. Generally one of those moments where we're just trying to get like the Goblinstein on the back. And if we drop the Goblinstein in the back and we get a good start or a good spot, then we can just win the game. So we're trying to get a good card cycle. We have Poison and Graveyard, so we can just throw a Graveyard and Poison at him. And I think this is it. This is definitely the Graveyard Poison moment that we were looking for. We're going to do it now. We're back to Poison, and we win the game. Because he can't do anything. He just loses the game, instantly. We can NATO it all into the Poison. This is how you play the deck. You kind of play like a scaredy cat for 99% of the time until you can guarantee the W. Because there's no point in going for a Graveyard when you're not going to win the game. Like, I know it's going to do 1,500 damage, but I don't want to die to a counter-pushing Cannon Cart and Mortar Evolution. So, I was just waiting for the right opportunity, seize the game, and root our dude over. So, I think we'll go for one more game, and then we'll end the day. Let's go, let's go. Hopefully we can get this last W. Maybe we can cook. So what are your honest thoughts on Royal Recruits, Archers, Goblin Cage, Flying Machine, Electro Spirit, Royal Hogs, Barbarrel, Arrows, and Cannoneer? I think it's fine, but I think our deck is a little bit better. The Royal Recruits deck that I was showing earlier, I think is a lot better. Ooh. You guys running through Musketeers. Okay. So not necessarily the best for us to go for a poison like that, but I think we have to. The one good thing is we get the Cage Brawler counter pushing, so I do vibe with that very heavily. I know that our guy is going to be running 3 Musketeers because anyone that has Heal Spirit with Bandit, that's the only deck that they would ever play, so see what he's going to do. But expecting 3 Musketeers soon. So we're going to go Ice Wizard in the back. We're going to save the rest of our stuff. If he goes in for a Elixir Collector, then I kind of want to go Graveyard in that lane. See how it goes. I'll have to do a lot of damage here. I don't know if he has good answers to this Graveyard, so we're just going to really drop it like a crazy person. He has E-Barbs, and I'm a little bit sad. And that's exactly what he does. But we could take out most of the tower, honestly, so not terrible. Might remain triumphant. Pull the bandit in. Get a bar barrel down here. Dang, dude. Goblin Cage Brawler built different. Dang, that thing is crazy. I love it. I love it so much. Shrek, you have my heart. You stole my heart, Shrek. Dang, that is funny. Okay, so he's going to drill me. That's fine. As long as we can go for a Goblinstein and have the ability to shred the rest of his stuff. I think I'm in an okay spot. Maybe. I don't know. I'm hoping so. I'm going to activate King, I guess. We have Evolved Skeleton, so I think I'm okay. He's definitely going to spam into me. I wonder if I can get a cage down. And then, can we go Evo Skellies off to the side? Guess so. Yeah, dude, he predicted skeletons and got finessed. That was so goated. He raged, I'm pretty sure. That wasn't my rage. This guy's really good. Like, this guy is probably way better than me at the game. Oh, the Evo Skeletons! Oh, the Evo Skeletons! Oh, they're still going! Stupid card do stupid things. Stupid card do stupid things. Please let me win this way. This would be the best way to end the day. Let's go! Yo, this guy is insanely good, by the way. He prediction raged on my Evolved Skeletons and didn't get it. I really had to think about how I was dropping that Goblin Cage and Evolved Skeletons on defense, and it worked out brilliantly. Let's go. That guy is definitely better than me. All right, so the person that we lost against, you guys said finished 63 in the world. Okay. All right, understandable. If he hard counters me and he's significantly better than me at the game, there's no shot on beating him. I wondered why it seemed so hopeless, but like, dude, I just don't know. Like, if you're 63 in the world and 316, I'm just not better than you. It's just, you clear me completely. That is 3 times the amount of ranks higher. Like, my ranks are way lower than you. And then we ended up beating a pretty good player that was very tilted, ranked 795 in the world, because Mortar Bait just loses to this graveyard deck. And then lastly, this guy was insanely good, 442 in the world, but he played phenomenally. Like, every interaction, this guy knew my card cycle and tried to make predictions. Because if you play 3 Musketeers or you play a Bridge Spam cycle deck like his, you got to be better than the opponent you're playing. Otherwise, it's probably just not going to work. His deck is very cheesy, so you have to be very, very good at the game. Like, against good players, you need to outplay them and make them make misplays. Because I got, like, Goblin Cage, I got Goblin Stein, so my defenses are rock solid. Easy King Tower activations with NATO. Like, this deck is built different. You want to play the best graveyard deck, one of the best cycle decks in the game that can give you good matchups against everything as long as you're patient. This is the best deck to play. If you're a patient player, play this. If you're not a patient player and you want to just spam your way through, this is the best deck to play. These are the 2 decks that I play. These are my main decks. These are what I screw with right now when I want to push up ranks. I don't play anything else. Literally, the other decks, I play for fun because Clash Royale is a game where you don't want to play the same thing over and over and over again. But the 2 decks in the meta that I play, this Royal Recruits deck and then this Graveyard deck. I hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you enjoy me being thorough and honest with the decks that I like, definitely drop a like on the video because hopefully this is a type of stream that I can do monthly. If you guys enjoy this series where I'm like breaking down my favorite 2 decks in the game and showing one that you guys can play if you're passive and you want to like control the flow of the game, or if you want to be a dumb, brainless moron and just spam at the bridge and win with them. So these are my 2 favorites, depending on if I have brain cells left over or if I don't. Usually I play this at midnight or 2 a.m. if I just want to play Clash Royale mindlessly. And then if I really want to win every single game that I play and climb up, I play this. But yeah, check out the pinned comment if you want to see a full-length video on this Royal Recruits deck. It breaks down how goated it is. I won 17 matches in a row with it. So that doesn't happen very often in Clash Royale right now because the meta is just so whack and you usually get hard countered and you usually can't win. But this deck is capable of just steamrolling everyone. So check out the pinned comment if you want to see this deck in its highest degree for me. Show you guys how we run it. I love you guys no matter what or when or where you guys are watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And Skitty Mark, thank you so much for the $4 donos. But yeah, like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more daily content. And I'll see you guys soon. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone because I record all my content. I'm going to chill with my family. I'm so hyped for that. Anyway, peace. Love you guys so much, and can't wait to see you guys very soon.